We are now on game turn 49 of D-Day at Iwo Jima. It's the morning phase of March 6th. We got 6 more days, 18 more turns left in the campaign. But the way it's going now, I don't see it taking a full 18 turns to do this. So it is the morning phase, so I do get to do my HQ. And so one of the things will be replacement points. So first let's take the 5th division. If you remember, if you've watched these videos from, if you're not just skipping through them, if you have watched the previous videos, my 5th division is depleted. They are down at 12 replacement points, which again, according to the new rule set that I reviewed for decision games, they're changing that that threshold from 14 points to 12 before they just can't heal up anymore. I brought mine down to 12, so that means basically right now I've got 2 regiments up here that have been there for a day, so I get 2 replacement points back. Woo! So I'm back up to 14. Now, I had wanted just out of satisfaction to not have to go below 12 in the 5th division, just because the rule is once you go below that, then you can't heal anybody up past 3 steps. I don't know if that matters anymore. I was going to try to do it just because, but I don't know if just because is a good enough reason. So I think I'm going to go ahead and expend some points. First of all is going to be my really injured guys. So like these 2 here, we'll get replacement, or we'll get step loss markers. I'll flip them over, give them each a step loss marker. That's 2. Whoops, that's 2 points. Let's see, this guy here. Let me get my step loss bucket here. This guy here will heal, and that'll be 3 points. And now I'm officially below the 12 threshold, so I can't heal anybody up past 3, which I guess is okay. Come to think of it, if I can't heal them up past 3 anyway, and I only had those 3 that were below 3, then maybe I just heal 2 of them up. And then just give myself the option. I don't remember where that was. Oh, there's another guy. Alright, never mind. I'll just do it. Alright, so that guy heals up. And that's 4 points in 5th division. And that, I believe, is all I will expend, because nobody else can heal any farther. Yep. Alright, so 4 points of 5th division. That puts me at 10 left. Alright, let's check out 3rd division here. I got these guys. These guys hit last turn. So that's 1 point there. Those are tanks. It's an engineer. It's an engineer. This guy got hit. That's 2 points. That's tanks. It's an engineer. Was I gonna move this? Yeah, this HQ should have been moved once. Should be right here. Alright. So that's it. 2 points. 2 points in 3rd division. That's it. Okay, take those, put them back 2 points in third, puts me at 32. Now to fourth, and I did take some hits here as I approached the black position, so let's go ahead and heal these dudes up. I got plenty of points, so there's one. That's my overstack from the close combat. That's tanks. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. If I heal this guy up, it's 5, 6, because heavy weapons takes 2 points, so that's 6 points. These 2, so that's 7 and 8 points. Points. That might be it. Yeah. Yep, 8 points. All right. Good deal. So there's my replacement points. Mark off the 8 from 4th division. That brings me down to 31. That should be plenty to finish the game out. Anything else HQ? Yeah, I need to flip these guys. Alright, so I got my 9th right here. That's a good spot for them. So I'll flip my command post here. Got my 21st. I guess that's good enough. I might as well flip it. And then over here I got my 25th. Sure, we'll flip that here. I think that's the only 3 that were not flipped. So that brings everything else on the board up to a 4 range, and those 3 that I just flipped go to a 2 range. And again, I'm not stressing over the whole command post and command thing. Just simply because, especially this late in the game, it was a little hairy early in the game as things got hit and displaced, and people were moving all over the place trying to land on the beach. Couldn't always keep the headquarters with their units, but now the way things are moving, my battalion headquarters are sticking close to their units, so they're always in command of their battalion headquarters. So I'm not as worried about the division headquarters, or the whatever they're called, the regimental headquarters, because I don't know, I don't want to stress over it. So I've just been kind of assuming that everything's in control. So be it. It may not be in this in the full spirit of the game. I should be sitting down and figuring out for each position, but man, that would double the time of this game to try to look at everything. Okay, this guy is that, and then he's in command of that, so he's good. I think if they're, as long as they're near their regimental or their battalion HQs, which is the rules. The battalion HQs can control them up to 3 hexes away. I should be okay. All right. Anything else HQ? Garrisons. Garrisons. Is this guy in? No. So I can get a garrison here, which is nifty. In all actuality, I can pull them off the back end. If you've been watching any of this video, you know that one of my bones of contention is that they didn't supply enough of these. How could they? Well, I mean, there's a lot of positions to garrison. I'm gonna pull these off too, but there's so few that you got to pull from the back end, and just remember that everything behind the lines are garrison. That can be garrison from the 24th. That is where did I put the one? Did I put him? Where did I put the new one? Oh, in the red. So not quite. That's weird. Yeah, I can't garrison this guy because my HQ I put down here, and it only has a 2 range, and it's 3 away. Even though this guy can be garrisoned from that. That's probably it up there. Down here, I put my headquarters down, my 9. Where did I put them? I put them here on this road? Yeah. Alright, so this guy can be garrisoned. This guy cannot. What do you know? The blue can be garrisoned from 21 here. And I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Alright, so that should do it for my HQ phase. I'm not going to transfer any units off just yet. 5th Division still has to take out the rest of that black position, and then I'll probably pull 5th Division off if I even need to. But until then, I think we're good. Alright, so event phase. War Dogs. I don't remember seeing War Dogs before. Reveal a unit and depth marker of your choice in one position adjacent to U.S. units. Well, that would have been handy last turn. But as of right now, I don't think I have any that are unrevealed that I'm adjacent to. These 2, that one. Yeah, I don't have anything, so that doesn't do me any good. Okay. Alright, fire phase. Hey, we got brown. Ooh, we got brown tanks too. That might not be good. Alright, so black, R action, green A. That won't have, well, it might, no, because nothing's in communication. Because wait, to do letter actions, do they have to be in communication? Japanese positions can conduct actions other than firing. These actions, when they go into effect, are summarized, blah, blah, blah. Lettered actions may be performed by Japanese occupied positions with and without U.S. units in their fire. In some cases, even unoccupied Japanese positions may perform actions. Action letters stand for a variety of actions, blah, blah, blah. Alright, every Japanese need occupied position. If a position on the card shows the I action, no. Yeah, I guess they don't need to be in control. Well, I was hoping. Oh well. Alright, so black R. Black R is going to be resupplied. Place a depth marker and fire. Well, the black positions are all disrupted. So they will become undisrupted. My caves do not, because they do not technically have a color. So there's a cave, and then that cave isn't disrupted anyway. This guy, well, it doesn't matter because purple. Oh, by the way, it's the morning, and so I would cull. This is the only guy in the elite unit, so he doesn't have a buddy to cull, and so he stays there. I have everything else that I've hit that past day was eliminated because I cut off communication. So now back to this. So if purple, I'm not going to be able to do the resupply anywhere because there's no more depth, or there's no more Japanese units. Redeploy won't happen either because this is the only occupied purple position, and it doesn't actually have a unit. The black would do the R action because purple is next to it. However, that hilltop won't resupply because it's already got a depth marker. Black won't redeploy, and then there's no reinforce, so black won't do that action. So there's nothing that happens with that R. Green A is there's no occupied green positions, but if I have an unoccupied green position within 3, it will disrupt. It will do the ambush. So triangle within 3. Well, there's a triangle right there. So I guess this guy, even though he's not in communication, there is no unit there. It'll still ambush that. So I'll get disrupted there. I don't think that's a big deal. Alright, so this guy here will get disrupted. Are there any other greens? This one right here, but I control that. Oh, that's the thing. I control that. So what does that mean? Disrupt one US. Well, let me look at the ambush. Unoccupied position. Position must be in. Oh, position must be in communication. Well, screw that. They're not in communication. So, never mind. Green will not do anything because they're not in communication. Sweet. All right, and then brown. Brown tanks. Brown armor. So. They will hit if I have a triangle. Neither of those are triangles. This guy's a triangle, so he'll get hit. He's the only actual hit that happens. And then the armor is like optional if there's armor within its field of fire, which there is not. So that doesn't happen. Wait, is there armor here? No. Okay. So that's it, just the one hit. I took that brown position last turn, so that's it. Okay. Alright, so that's my fire phase. Event phase number 2, Japanese infiltration. Wait, I thought that was just a lettered action. Place 1 unrevealed Japanese unit. Well, I don't have any more Japanese units, so that doesn't happen. And the nearest unoccupied position is out of communication and within 6 hexes of an intact Japanese position that is in communication. Well, I know I don't have any units, and I don't have any Japanese positions that are in communication. So that event is null and void. Alright, so now it's my turn. So let's do it. Got a barrage, got a barrage, got a barrage. Here, I just need to... I don't even need to disrupt that guy. I can't hit the fort underneath him until this guy is gone. So I don't need to barrage that. I can barrage these two. This guy, same thing. I don't need to barrage, so I can maneuver tanks this turn. Let's go ahead and barrage these two just to get them. Well, actually, I don't even need to. I can. This guy I'll have the strength for. Will I? Oh, I don't know. 7. Yeah. This one I need 18, right? Because that's going to double. So that's 6. All I have is... Dang it. I'm not going to be able to hit him, so I need to barrage him because I can't take him out this turn. Because I don't have the strength. How about over here? This guy got hit, so I've only got the 1 strength here. So I do need to barrage these guys. Alright, well, let's do that. These tanks here. Barrage this guy. These guys are in command of these guys, so they have a radio, so they can barrage that. So I want to see a brown circle, because then I can maybe eliminate that depth. I got a brown diamond, so that's it. So they just get disrupted. None of the other bonus stuff occurs. . Alright, so at least they won't fire next turn. And these guys, again, I need to barrage them just simply because I can't kill them this turn. I don't have the strength. Well, hang on. Well, maybe I do. If I use all my artillery at my disposal, and actually I have, well, no, I just used these tanks. So let me back up here. Yeah, I would have wanted to use those tanks to barrage that anyway. Shoot. Because these tanks here can barrage this. These tanks here are the only ones that can reach that. So in order to do anything to this position, I needed to do what I just did. All right. Well, let's move that guy there. And this guy and the engineer up on top of here. Oh, those are 21s though. Shoot. These are my... I guess that doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud of keeping these together. I want to get enough strength over here to hit that guy effectively next turn. But in order to do so, I'm splitting my 2 9s. Well, shoot. Let me back this guy up here and think about this for a hot minute. Alright, well, let's move these 2 21s up. Let's move these 3 21s up and the heavy weapons up. And then figure out what to do here. Should I flip this top dude over to here and then bring one of these up here? I really don't want to. I want to, I mean, it would be more beneficial to have the strength. You know what? That's right. I need to do a naval strike on this guy because I need to try to, well, no, I need to save a naval strike for when I hit him so that I can use that. I mean, if I use a naval strike, I'm able to take that out. Makes it a lot easier to do. But I got to get the color and the symbol. So I don't know if I waste a naval to do that. I'm not going to. But see, all this debating. I don't know if this is good film or what. If this is good video or what. Me debating this in my head out loud, or not in my head, debating it out loud. So here's what I'm thinking. All right, what I'm debating here is: do I use a naval point now to potentially knock that depth out, which would make this 4 strength only, doubled would be 8, which would mean I'd need a 24 strength to take it out next turn. Without it, it's 8 doubled, which is 16, which means I need triple the strength, is a hilariously big number. So it might do me good to go ahead and use a naval and possibly even an airstrike on that position to try to get rid of that depth marker. It's a chance I'm taking. And if not, I've got 2 naval points, so I can save one for the attack, the next attack, and just go all out. Because what am I going to have next turn? I'm still not going to have the strength next turn. Jeez. I got to get everybody in position here to do that. I mean, can these guys fire over here? Can I use these guys in addition to this guy? Because it's not adjacent, but I think the rule is as long as someone is adjacent. I don't think it matters, because I can use the 2. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Well, the top guy isn't. The bottom guy has a step loss. So I could use the top guy here. I don't know. It's late in the game doing this much debating. I don't know. Well, let's see. Can I take this guy out at least? What do I have here? This guy will become undisrupted this turn. And then all I've got is the 7. This is double the 6, so I need 18. So yeah, the most I can get here is 14 unless I use an airstrike for 19. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's use that airstrike and hit hit him. I've got 7 here, and then I use 4 points of core and 3 points of 3rd Division artillery. That puts me at 14. And then I use an airstrike, which is the last one I have. That puts me at 19. I really only need 18, so let me save a point of core just because. And so I'll use 18 points total on it. It has the weapons, it's not in communication, so he dies. Alright, I have no one to move up in there. I suppose I could move this guy. Yeah, shoot. Why don't I move this guy in here? I'll destroy that artillery. And then there's no more 3rd Division or 3rd Sector artillery. Boom, 3rd Sector's done. Artillery destroyed marker. Not that it matters. But we'll do it just because. Alright, so now what do I do about this guy? I guess I just leave him disrupted because I need to surround his butt. And these guys still have a turn to get up in there. This guy will be undisrupted by that time. I can... let me move. Did I move these guys this turn? I don't think I did. I'll move this guy and this guy up in here. There we go. Okay, so that'll give me... Oh, I just used this to... Wait, what? Yeah, what am I doing? Sorry, my bad. These two were the guys that attacked, and this was the guy that was disrupted. So they're already done. I can't move them up into there. Yeah, it's just taking me longer than I want it to get that brown position taken care of. Alright, these guys are waiting. I can move my heavy weapons over here just to do it. Let's see. Actually, this is 121 with an NCO. Sure, so he can... I'm going to move the heavy weapons up there. I'm going to move these guys over into here. Start bringing them around just for the heck of it. Because they've got a commander, so they don't need to stick with their HQ. So if I do an end around over here, it's going to take a bunch of it'll take a bunch of turns, but whatever. It'll be fun to try to get them in the mix. Alright, everybody else is sticking where they are, I believe. I can move someone to here, I suppose, but they're coming off the tanks. Nah, I'll keep them where they are. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's move these guys along the road. And then move the tanks over into this position here. That'll be within 3. They're in a good, rocky, defensible position, and they're good to go. And then these tanks here really need to be here. So if I move them here, this is a 3-9 guy. I move these 3-9s over here. Shoot. Oh well. That's fine. Yeah, well, I'll keep these here and I'll move the tanks over here so they're underneath this group. And they also are fairly defensible and they can contribute. Alright, so that's all the 3rd Division. Let's come up here to 5th Division and attack this guy. He needs demolitions and flamethrower. He's got guys coming at him from all sides. They're halved. He's tripled, so that's 12. So I need at least a 36, and I should have that without problem. Alright, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Halved is 4. These guys are 5. I should have, yeah, there's demolitions on this guy, so I've got the flamethrower from him and the demolitions from him, so that's, wait, what did I say here? This is 7, 8, 9, 10, halved is 5. This is 13, halved is 6, so that's 11. Plus 6 from there is 17. Plus 6 and a hero is 7, so that's 24. $26. What did I say I needed? I think I needed 24. That's 8 tripled is 24. Yeah, so I've got 26. So from all of these guys around here, they've got him tripled, so he's dead. Now this fort is active, and so I'll take a shot because he's not disrupted. So one guy will get hit next turn. That's okay. All right, I'm not gonna flip these guys sideways. I used everything around him. This guy here, he's ready to be close combated. Let's try to do this one more time. We'll use this. Ooh, wait. It's this guy here. Yeah, he's got a full strength. He is, so that's 6. Let's see, do I want to overstack it? This would be 7, 8, 9. Sure, I'll overstack it. So that's 9 total, plus my flamethrower. Give me 4 cards to his 2. This has got to do it. I think this will be my 4th close combat against this one single strength cave dweller. Alright, so the color of the day is yellow. So I need to not see a yellow here. I see a yellow, I lose a card. I take a step loss to one of the full strength guys. This one full strength guy is the last guy that is full strength. Alright, please give me a yellow. There it is. Alright. Goodness sakes. That guy was perplexing me all game long. Well, not all game long, but for the past several turns. Alright, so the guy that got hit is already the overstack. So he goes there. This guy is gone. Caves are gone. And that is that with that division. I didn't use my tanks, so I could move these guys in, but I don't know that it's necessary, because why move them somewhere where they can get hit, right? So I'll just keep them where they are. Alright, down to here. This guy needs flanking machine gun. I got plenty of that, so he's dead. So now that fort is ready to get hit. And I got these caves. I can jump. That's 8 plus a 8 plus a hero. That's gonna give me 4 cards. No, 3 cards. I need one more. What I need is an engineer. Do I have an engineer somewhere close? Yes, look at that. I've got an engineer here. This guy was my flanker to hit that. So this engineer will jump in there. I don't even have an overstack with this, but I've got 10 pips and an engineer, or that gives me a flamethrower, and I've got a hero. So let's see if I can pop this cave dweller. Alright, so it's just a single unit. I got 5 cards to his 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to his 1. And the color is green. So no green, but heroism. Heroism takes a card from me and gives it to him. That could be worse. Alright, all I need is, well, I need 2 greens because he's not disrupted. There's a green, that'll disrupt him. And they'll take away a card. No green. Green. Alright. So another dead cave dweller. Not in communication. He goes away. These guys go on top of the cave location. Let's see, that was 324. Where's the other 324 guys? Oh, right here. So let's move these down here to be next to their hero. That was my flank and flank. The tanks. I don't think I need to move the tanks. I don't really want to move them in to potentially get hit, so I'll leave them where they are. Now these guys were overstacked from last turn, so let me move these guys over here. I'll move these guys down, and then I'll undisrupt these guys. Alright, time to move in here. So I got them here. Oh, I can only get 2 next to them. That's okay. Alright, those 2 and these guys are in support. Officer coming around. I guess I'll move them here. Why not? Officer can come around the road. I don't need him in that fight, I don't think. I'm hoping not. These are his buddies, so they'll come in right behind him. My heavy weapons will come around. Let's see, I got 325s here. Oh, they're on the tanks, but the tanks can move. So hold up. These guys are going to come down here instead of here, so that these guys can roll around 1, 2, 3 and be right there. So now they're in position to hit that, and they're also on the move down there. Brilliant. Alright, these tanks here go 1, 2, 3 to get them on the move along the roads. Those tanks are fine where they are. This, what the heck, wait, what happened to my, what did I do? Because I had that, I had one of these guys down here. Why did he go up there? I do not know. Alright, actually, what we'll do, move him down here. Oh, these guys are actually in range of this purple position. I don't think it ever came up though. Well, it did. I disrupted one of them before. But we will go 1, 2. They don't suffer muff because it's steady to steady. Now there's no intense involved. So now they're closer. They're in position here. And so that's good. Okay, I think that's it. Let's see, should I pick up my 24th? Yeah, all my 24th is up there, so this guy's gonna pick up and come across here. I know it's morning, but it doesn't make any sense to leave him back there. So 24th will come off my range mark, my range track, and I mean, artillery sector 1 is a 1. I'm not even going to draw for sector 1. Sector 2 is going to be a 3, or sector 4, excuse me, is going to be a 3, 7. So no artillery there. Raids are good as always, and so that is it for turn number 49.